Hey guys, it's Carla. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. As you can tell by the title, I will be talking about Ori Lifestyle hair brand, which is a UK-based company, black owned. As I mentioned in the previous video, I just really stalked her page when I first learned about this brand. For me, I chose this brand, one of the first brands to try out. As I mentioned, coming from the States, to Europe, I wanted to just really take advantage of the opportunity of where I am and just find products that are made, here in Europe, but the UK. I learned about this brand from Three Naturals by Nay here on YouTube. She talked about the doo-doo clarifying exfoliating shampoo. And then she also talked about the leave-in. And based on her review, I wanted to give it a try. And during Black Friday is when I ordered the bundle, which was discounted for a really good price, guys. Spend a little coin on a hair brand that is intentional all the way around, from their packaging to how they name their ingredients, what is in it, and just really catered towards, Afro texture hair. Please give them a try. And hopefully after my review, you have a better understanding of why I'm saying to try it out, okay? I made some notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. I made these notes prior to the new year, and I just really didn't have time around the holiday to sit down and give you this video, but I'm so excited, and hopefully I have time to do the complete video because I have to go to work shortly. Ori Lifestyle is a UK based brand, and please forgive me if I pronounce her name wrong. It's founded by Titi Loami Bailu. And from what I can find, she is a lawyer. She also is a nutritionist, and she started this brand based on wanting to take better care of her hair. She mentioned in some of her videos that I found online here on YouTube and Instagram that she didn't always reference her hair and hold it in high regard. I think this brand, if I'm quoting correctly, this brand started off as she was giving classes and coaching people on how to take care of their hair once she, found what works for her hair. And so I think that's what makes this brand very special. It's very intentional. So let's talk about the shampoo, the Doo-Doo Clarifying Exfoliating Shampoo. Like I might have mentioned, I couldn't find the bottle, but I did want to talk about first the packaging. Her being very intentional about her brand, y'all. It is just beautiful. Look at that. And one of her videos, she talked about she actually rebranded her brand. The first time that it came out, it didn't necessarily reflect who she was. And just from what I see on Instagram, I think that this is a good representation, just because she's always wearing bright colors, and her jewelry is just pretty. And also even in her interviews on YouTube, which is intentional, she always matches up with what the item looks like. So when she talked about the shampoo, the background was black, and her clothes match that, and then she does that with all her products. And so I don't know if you can see, but the little woman here, it's all around, and even the lines here, that is her hair. And so it's just beautiful packaging. She talks about what's in it and how to use it on each one, and of course the warning. Okay, I love this shampoo. The first time I used it, I hadn't washed my hair in 2 months. Terrible. Don't do that. I did have to go in with a little bit of water and apple cider vinegar because it was really bad, but I paired it with this. And so I went in, sprayed my hair, sprayed my scalp, let it sit, rinsed it, and then took the shampoo, went in with the apple cider vinegar, and it worked. One of the ingredients in the shampoo that she talks about is, of course, the charcoal and the salicylic acid, which helps exfoliate and clogs pores. I've used this a couple times. I use it I think maybe once a month, or yeah, it's been about once a month. Here in Italy is very hard water, and so I'm actually trying to not use the water in the shower, but wash with distilled water. And so I knew I was going to need a chelating shampoo, and this is actual a natural chelating shampoo. This makes it different than most other um, detoxifying, clarifying shampoos. The charcoal in it takes care of that. Okay, it is a black color. It has a very clean and light smell to it. I enjoy it, and I think you will. I remember, I don't know if I don't see it on the package, it maybe it's on a bottle. I think there is a age limit when using it. I'll have to double check, but I love this shampoo. Okay, and then the next thing is the Odudu leave-in conditioner. It has green coffee bean and broccoli seed oil, and it conditions and hydrates and smooth. And of course, the packaging is pretty as always. And so Odudu, excuse me, means truth. And so, like I said, she incorporated her culture and her background into her products. And of course, the woman all over the packaging. And it's just really pretty, guys. Shea butter is in here, and a lot of different oils, avocado, sunflower seed. It has a very pleasant smell. It's thick. Even ones like, because I use this on wash day, and so I use the spray, which I'll get to in this leave-in. It really just melts into your hair. It's a very thick consistency, not very thick, but you know, a good amount of viscosity for a leave-in. It smells really good, even on when I'm taking down my hair, or even like getting ready to do another wash day. You can smell it, and it just smells good. It doesn't leave a residue. It's very lightweight. I love it so far. The video I recorded, you can see that's what I used on my wash day. And then just talking about it's just what it is and what she mentioned. You can even use it as a detangler if you want. It calms back dryness and breakage by hydrating, conditioning, and nourishing the hair. It has fortified with the green coffee bean and broccoli seed oil. Great things. If you want to get 2 products from the line, if you didn't want to get the whole thing, I would say the leave-in and the Kalina oil, which we'll get into next. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about her being intentional about her brand. This little number here is a batch number, and so let's say there was a recall or something happened with the product. There's a batch number inside the top. Don't remove it. Keep it in there so you know which batch that your product came from. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is the Meta Clay. This has Moroccan lava clay, which is Rasul clay, bentonite clay, and I always mispronounce this one, but all 3 of those clays, it comes in a powder. I did try this on the wash day when my hair hadn't been washed in 2 months. That was the wrong thing to do. So I can't really give a review, but I do know that according to her videos and the direction she gave and what I did, you do need to add a little bit of apple cider vinegar to help break down the clumpiness of the clay, and then add a little water. I'm gonna go back and give this a try. For 2024, I do want to incorporate things that I haven't tried. You know, when you have a goal, you have to try things you haven't tried before. And so clay washes is something I've never tried. And even growing up, you know, I'm from Michigan. My mom wouldn't dare wash my hair with a clay wash. She'd be like, what? No, we're going to use this pink lotion and whatever else that, you know, she got on hand. And so I definitely want to give this a try, especially with being here in Italy. Like I mentioned, having hard water. I think this is going to help. You do have to take some time to mix it up. It doesn't really give like directions of how much apple cider vinegar, how much water, but you know, you just see, put it in as you see you need it. It says mix the clay, of course, with water in a non-metallic bowl to make it more pasty. Of course, you can make it runny, but I think having it as a paste helps with putting it in your hair and it's just not running everywhere. It says apply the paste to your scalp and the strands of your hair from root to tip. She also has a video where she talked about, and she actually demonstrated how she used this in her daughter's hair. What I did notice is that she didn't like rake it through her strands. She took a part of hair and just ran it over the hair and smoothed it. She didn't do too much, and then she went to the next section. She said leave it in no more than 15 to 20 minutes, I believe. Also, before you use it, spray your hair with water, because if this dries in your hair, you're going to have a really hard time getting it out. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is the olive oil. Again, beautiful packaging. It's green, has the woman all over the packaging. She mentioned that this oil comes from a single state and farm here in Italy. I forgot the city, but I definitely plan on checking it out if I can. You can do like tours here of like wineries and different companies, so I'm gonna look that up later. But she has this in a green bottle just because you want to keep this in a dark, cool place. You know, most hair care products are sensitive to light and air, and so it's in a dark green bottle. I like this oil. It has a very like organic smell, like olive oil. You know, that's how one of the ways you can tell if olive oil is good is if you can smell it. If it doesn't have a scent, that's probably not olive oil. Another thing that she mentioned is that a good way to test olive oil if it's the real deal is putting it in the refrigerator and seeing if it gets cloudy. And so I plan to give that a test, which I'm sure our product will speak for itself. But I love it. I use it in between to seal the leave-in. I think I used the Kalina oil on wash days, but this is what I use in between. Good stuff. And I plan to get some more and gift it as well as give to people that I know. Okay. The Kalina oil is here. I opened it from the wrong end, but this is the Kalina oil. It has green coffee bean and broccoli seed oil, just like the leave-in, and then the watermelon seed oil, and it has jasmine and yin yang in it. The Kalina oil is actually named after one of the first ladies who took her hair course. The lady wanted a more natural regimen that didn't include silicones, and so the broccoli seed oil it has silicones in it. It's a natural silicone, and so it nourishes the hair and coats the hair. The coffee bean oil stimulates growth. It also improves stretch marks and cellulite. And then the watermelon seed oil nourishes hair, and it dilutes the coffee bean oil and, the broccoli seed oil. And so the yin yang and the jasmine, it keeps scalp health and bacteria and fungal at bay. And so I love this oil. It definitely has a different consistency from olive oil. It's lightweight. It smells good. It smells to me just like the leave-in. I don't have any bad things to say so far, guys. Like I said, I use this on wash day. Solely this, along with the leave-in and the spray, and no bad things. I've come back in a couple months. I'm sure I'm going to say the same thing and just rave about it even more. But so far, I'm satisfied with this product. The next thing is the Rose of Jericho Hydrating Mist. Of course, beautiful packaging. This bottle is white, and it has the Rose of Jericho plant. If you're not familiar, it's a desert plant. It can survive in periods of no rain. I don't know if when I did a little research, because I've never heard of the plant, it balls up on itself and gets dry, and then you can put it in water, and in a few hours it would just come back alive. Over time it get its green color. And so I also researched that there's two types of like Rose of Jericho. They call it the shrew Rose of Jericho, which is a plant found in the Middle East, which looks a little different than the typical Rose of Jericho plant that people think of, which they call like the false Rose of Jericho. But that's just me doing research. I couldn't tell you which one, but I am familiar with like the idea behind the Rose of Jericho plant. And so of course, because it can survive in periods of dryness, you think it would be great for your hair, right? And so it says our hydrating mist takes its name from the key ingredient in this product, the Rose of Jericho plant. We have used the exact moisture retention complex of the Rose of Jericho to raise the hydration properties of this mist, and we've added the strengthening ingredients to keep your hair not just well hydrated but strong. Okay, and so I use this on my hair. I've used it in my husband's hair. I use it in my son's hair, and I have nothing bad to say about it. It doesn't leave a film. It's lightweight. It has a little smell to it, but it's like a natural smell. Of course, you can't see that, but it's very lightweight. It doesn't like stream out. I spray just a little bit on my strands, of course, because I have been blow drying my hair after wash days, and so I don't want it to revert. But like I said, the combination of the leave-in, the spray, and the oil does it. And then I keep it, I have a scarf under here, and I wear my turban on top, my head wrap, and I don't have any issues. And it stays hydrated. Like, unless I take my hair out, like wear it, which I've been trying to do, wear it like at home. That's when I notice it gets dry, and then I have to go back in after 2 or 3 days. But I have nothing bad to say about this brand, guys. And then lastly, because I have to go get to work, this pouch has the Ori brand on it, and it's in this green pouch, and then this comb has the lady on it. And I thought that was just nice. Like, like I said, she's intentional with her products, and everything has its own touch. It has its own little meaning, and I thought that was just really cool. What I just ordered, because it wasn't in stock, was her silk headbands, or excuse me, silk scrunchies, and they have pearls on them, which are so pretty. Right now, what in stock is the black, the light pink, and the green, I believe. There's some other ones that are not listed on, are not in stock. And then also she has the bundle that has the 2 oils that I mentioned with a scrunchie. And so check that out. I'm obsessed, y'all. Like, I signed up for the course. I am ready to learn how to just take my hair care to another level. And I'm just really excited. And so please check out this brand. You are not going to be disappointed. I just want to leave you with some of the other things that she mentioned. She said this brand will not mislead you to believe you can buy gray hair. You can buy gray hair from a bottle of an oil or a deep conditioner. No way. Great products will help and enhance great hair care practices. Okay. Another quote that she said is, "You wouldn't see wild and exaggerated claims about our products here. No false hopes of growth oils, just facts based on what we know hair responds to and what it needs to thrive." Another, "My products are designed for women who wants to enjoy their hair or wants to learn how to enjoy their hair." And I would say that also is for the course as well. You're going to learn a lot just based on what other people have said about her course. And then lastly, she said she didn't really value her hair and didn't take pleasure from doing her hair, starting to see the beauty in her hair. Consider her hair to be enough for the big occasions, which, if you guys hadn't heard, a couple months ago or whatever, a girl was saying don't bring your natural hair to her event, which, was just unfortunate. It literally is your hair that grows out your scalp. It's natural, however you style it. And so, like I said, I just really liked her brand. I like, from what I can see, what she portrays to Instagram and the world. She stands for something, and she's just not about, throwing, these wild claims out there and throwing these labels on these products. Please check her out, Ori Lifestyle, and she also has her personal page as well, where she's very active on. Check her out, guys. Leave your comments below if you have any questions, and like I said, I'll try to upload the video that when I originally used the products, but I think I'm going to do another video here in the future just using her products. Okay, all right guys, thank you.